Hi and welcome. So awesome to have you here, and right now we're going to take a look at 5 ways to weed weakness out of your life. Hi, I'm Linda from Majestics Academy, certified transformation life coach, helping you take your power back. I love personal development and I love helping you grow. So please follow me for these 5 ways to weed weakness out of your life. Everyone has weaknesses. We're born with them, we grow with them, we lose them, develop them, and lose them all over again. It's part of the growing experience. That's life. So, if you're trying to pass off your life as one with no weaknesses, you may be having a tough time. It takes time to get to a point where you graduate your attributes from weak ones to strong ones, but it is 100% possible. Start with a few solid ways to weed weakness out of your life. But before we continue with these 5 ways to weed weakness out of your life, I would like to take you through a fun FlowCode trigger first. This is a 3-minute 46-second trigger exercise that we're going to do. So it's not heavy exercise. We're going to do breathing. So what happens is we get so busy with life, and our breaths that we take per minute has increased so much over the past few years because we are so much more under pressure, we have so much more to do, so much more stress, so we start breathing shorter and faster. So it's like an engine under pressure the whole time. So we want your body to relax a bit, and so that you can take deep breaths and relax. So how this is going to work is you breathe in through your nose, into your diaphragm, breathe out through your mouth with pursed lips. You will see there in the exercise it shows PLB, pursed lip breathing. So how it's going to work is you're going to breathe in, so it makes a pinging sound. Breathe in, lift your hands as you breathe in, and then hold for 5 seconds, and then breathe out. So you will listen for the pinging sounds. It will be a high ping and a low ping. So the high ping means breathe in, hold, oops, it's a ping, and then breathe out is going to be a ping. So when you listen for those pings, or you can watch the video, you don't need to close your eyes. This is about letting your body relax, and then he has nice playful things that he says. So I love Max Flow's voice. He's from the FlowCode. I'll tell you about that a little bit later. But I'm going to switch off my video as well, so that my sound doesn't clash with the sound of the video, so that you can have the full experience of this breathing exercise. So enjoy the next 3 minutes 46 seconds where you're going to do some breathing.
Playful Mindset.
Nirvana.
Let's play. I am playful. I let go and just play. I approach every situation playfully. I take it easy. I dance with reality. I find joy in every moment. I love feeling playful. Today is an opportunity for joy. It's time to play.
So welcome back. Did you enjoy that? It's good to take these deep breaths and listen to Max Flow's voice guiding you through that. Sorry, I did say it has a pinging sound when you should breathe in and out, but or when you should hold, and it didn't. It just had this circle that says hold breath, but luckily I told you not to close your eyes so you could see that. Anyway, and I do feel it's easier to do it when you're standing up. So I hope you enjoyed that exercise and that you are feeling refreshed. So let's continue with these 5 ways to weed weakness out of your life. Make it a game. When you zoom out and think about your weaknesses, you can make a list out of it. Write them all down. Then attack your list as if it were a to-do list. These are definitive attributes that can be improved or changed. So why not go for it? So choose each one of them and then decide what you think is the most important you would like to change, and then start working on those weaknesses. Try to build them, work them up, change them, and so forth. Learn from others. You are not alone here. You're certainly not the only person who has had or will ever have this weakness. You have tons of people to look up to and learn from, so use this to your advantage. Find someone who has similar weaknesses or similar habits as you. Ask them questions, learn from them, then apply it to your situation. Other great ways to learn from others is books. I love books, and you learn so much from other people, and even if you read the same subject, different books on the same subject from different writers, you get so many different perspectives, and it helps so much to learn from them and just grow in your personal development. And seeing that you're here, you must love personal development. So yeah, books is always a great way to learn from others. Think about what you cannot see. Have you ever received criticism from someone and been completely shocked? Sometimes we don't realize our weakness until it is brought to our attention. If you're starting on a self-improving project, try asking your friends and family what they think you can improve about yourself. Many years ago, I was actually shocked when our first baby was disabled, and she died just before she turned 6. And when I think about her, or at that time, there was something that came up about self-pity, if you have self-pity. And the people I was working with at that stage all knew the situation I was in, and if you ever had to do with a disabled child, you will know it's like a full-time job. It's not easy taking care of them, although I loved her with all my heart, and I would do it again if I had to. And so this woman who worked with me, I was talking about self-pity, and I asked her straight, do you think I have self-pity? And she said yes. So I started changing that because of this disabled child, I had that self-pity over myself. Yeah, poor me, I've got this child. And yes, I was very rebellious, not in a sense of why do I have this child, in a sense of people telling me to drop her off at a school for disabled children, and I said no, it's my child, there's no way I'm going to do it. And when she died, this is going over to the religious side, and I don't like to talk about religion because this group and my stuff is not to draw certain religious people and press away others. I want to help people grow, all people. And but moving over to the religious side is when someone told me God plucked a flower for his garden. I was so upset. I told her it's my flower, and I was very upset, and had the doctor who came out when she was dead to certify her as dead and to take her away. I said to him, how can God take away my child? And he said to me, it's not God. Go read John 10 verse 10. And that changed my life completely. Had it not been for that, I think I would have not been a Christian. I think I would have hated God. And then when she said he plucked a flower for his garden, I was very upset. And then thinking about it years later, knowing that God loves us, he wants the best for us. And like John 10:10 says, the enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. I have come to bring you life and life more abundantly. So who is it that's stealing, killing, and destroying? Not God. Why do people blame him? And then when people say God plucked a flower for his garden, they're not thinking clearly, because God created stuff by his word. He said, let there be, and there was. Let there be plants, and there was plants. He doesn't need to pluck flowers for his garden. So anyway, I went off on a tangent on that one. I get very excited when I talk about religion, because I love God so much, and I know what he's done for me and in my life, and the power he has given me to take charge of my life. And that's what I want to help you with, is to realize the power God gave you over these weaknesses. So sorry, I went off on a tangent, but I'm not going to re-record or remove this, because I think someone needed to hear this. Take it a step further. So we're moving on with the 5 ways to weed weakness out of your life. Weaknesses are not surface level, so they shouldn't be treated that way. If you have a hard time speaking in public, there is likely a deeper seated issue causing that surface level weakness. If you don't like to do your work on time, there's probably something triggering that. When you analyze your weakness, don't just think about how you want to improve them. Think about why they are there in the first place. Ask yourself questions like, why do I really feel this way? Or have I always felt this way? So ask these questions. Try to find out what are these weaknesses. Get to the crux of your weakness and then work through it. So this is a great way, and I've got on my website, I've got lots of 4-part series things where you get a worksheet where you have to answer questions. In my one-on-one 12-week trainings, I also have worksheets that we work through, because the thing is, we have to find the root of the thing. If you think about a plant has roots. If the roots are dead, so is the rest of the plant. The roots is where everything grows out of. So we have to get to the roots. And yes, you work from today on forward. Don't live in the past. Don't be stuck in the past. You move forward. But sometimes we have to go find those things. So it's like, why do I really feel this way? Have I always felt this way? So ask yourself these questions and think about the answer for those. Recognize that strengths always trumps weaknesses. No matter what your strengths are or what your weaknesses are, the good always trumps the bad. Don't be too hard on yourself throughout this process. Please, you have so many good things going for you, so don't let yourself forget those. When you're asking your loved ones about your weaknesses, ask about your strengths as well. When you're making a list of things you want to improve about yourself, make a list about the things you are proud about. And keep up the morale and push through. So you have to work on your morale so that you don't start feeling down as well, because you're looking at your weaknesses. So when you add your strengths, you can just see, okay, but this is better here. In my 12-week program, again, sorry for referring to that again, we've got exercises that we do where you look at certain things and you rephrase that, and then you start rewriting your life story basically. So that you can get over these obstacles and move forward. Keep these limiting beliefs at bay and move forward. We keep on getting stuff that we have to work through. That will always be that way. But the thing is, you must have a growth mindset to be able to move forward and to change these things. Then this is just an idea. Join Flow Hub 7. That video I played you comes out of Flow Hub 7. So why Flow Hub 7? It helps you to get into the flow. You know, that moment where time just passes. If you think about a runner running a race like the marathon or something, and they start running and they get into a flow where they just run and they don't see, hear or feel anything around them. It's just them and the road. They're in flow. It helps to boost your immune system, slow you down and achieve calm. Did you feel the calmness you felt with that exercise we did with the breathing? So there are over 700 of these triggers, flow triggers, but I'll tell you more about that just now. Let's just look at the benefits of flow. It transcends anxiety, depression and fear and turn it all into a perfect flow. Learn how to breathe correctly and optimize breathing to boost your immune system and overall health. Beat insomnia and trigger deep regenerative sleep. Learn how to meditate in new ways and experience a deep sense of relaxation. All the meditations are in Max Flow's deep, warm voice. Boost your sport performance and improve your ability to experience the zone flow, which I just spoke about. Create flow culture within corporate environment to boost learning, creativity, and energize teams. Learn how to flow in any situation as a parent, a partner, at work, everywhere. Boost the overall potential, experience freedom, and transcend in ways never even dreamed of. So this is now what you get. Like I mentioned, the 700 flow triggers and programs. There's breathwork, meditations, rituals, cognitive triggers, auditory triggers, movement modalities, and a broad range of other tips taking you closer to flow and to becoming a flow personality. There's also the lessons that tell you what the FlowCode is, explains everything to you, how it works. The Flow Hub 7 is your designated space for learning how to get into the state of flow, optimize the experience of it, and turning it into a trait. Enjoy the vast collection of time-tested flow programs and flow alignment triggers based on FlowCode that will help you achieve the optimal state. So if you go to 7.theflowhub.com, you can take a look. You can sign up for the 7-day free trial where you can take a look at what FlowCode is, take a look at some of the triggers, experience the Flow Hub before you buy. This is a monthly subscription, and if you sign up using the code Linda, capital Linda, Linda, easy as that, then you get 10% off of your monthly fee. So yeah, it's these 700 triggers are different things that you can do. There are exercises, there are meditations, there are sleep meditations. There's so many things that you can experience to help you to get into the flow. You feel more peaceful, you feel more relaxed. And if you do flow exercises every day, you just have to do like a 5-minute thing when you wake up. Play the meditation where it takes you through the day, your goals for the day, and it feels like your day just flows more. It's so amazing to experience. So go to 7.theflowhub.com and sign up for the 7-day free trial. You've got nothing to lose. You can just see how it works. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson on 5 ways to weed out weaknesses out of your life. And if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll help you as far as I can. And thank you for joining me. Thank you for liking and sharing my video. And thank you so much for your support. And thank you. I just love you being here, and I hope you enjoyed this. So be blessed and talk to you again soon. Bye.